You know what? I should prioritize. Um, Interesting. So, is there no way to fix? Interesting. Isn't there? How is there window title must match? Maybe that's better. That is interesting. You know what? Screw it. It's cancel. That's interesting. I didn't know it would do that. Hmm. How about how about we just take this, extend it? Hmm. Yeah, that's probably pretty good. And then let's get it running here. Well, actually, let's test this out too while we're at it. Might as well. We're gonna look up. No, I should probably test that. Should probably test this out. Let's see. This isn't being recorded, is it? Okay, cool. Private stuff. Can't show this. What was it? Oh wait, email address? What are you talking about? Huh. Really? Come on. Oh, you know what? Leather, this will work. 1 second. So we need to look at my alert box. And we do bleeding heart. Interesting. Hold on, let's see what this looks like. Actually, let's open this up first. Where is... Oh man. I thought things would load up a little bit quicker. Actually, I could have loaded up on my phone if I really had to. Okay, this way I can... have access. Okay, let's see YouTube, and we're doing. Does it work properly? I can't tell if it picked it up or not. Usually I have two screens on, that's why. Alright, let me do it again. Okay, it actually should have worked that time. Why did that play a second time? Why did that play twice? Okay, well, it works. That's all that matters. I have to find a way to... Yeah, I guess this works. I think moving this here makes sense too, to be honest. We're not on tab down on it, are we? No. Bro. I don't know, there's no real good place to put this here because my screen is so tiny. Whatever, we can leave it here. Oh wait, I just realized. There we go, that's better. Oh, I guess I can even have, I guess I could do that on my phone. Cool. Oh, that's right. I usually have these up too. The brushes. I like to keep that on the side. Ah, well, you know what? I will just keep clicking on it then. I'm only sketching for now anyways. Why does it come out like that? Hello, CarPlay Studios, welcome. Or CarPlays. How's it going? Alright. Now do some I don't know, warming up or something. Oh, thank you, thank you. I'm probably not gonna be that's like a painting kind of thing. I was just planning on doing some sketching, but yeah. I'm actually pretty terrible with colors, to be honest. I'm just starting up, so I'm just gonna, I don't know, mess around a little bit and I tend to do stuff like for comics and things like that, or the stylistically, right? So, but I'm glad you like it. Thank you. Cool. How's your night coming along? I shouldn't be streaming this late, but it's alright. Or whatever it is over there, where you're at. Do. That's fine. I think we can work this one and just lower the opacity here, just for fun. What song is this? I guess we'll... Very androgynous. Kind of doesn't go either way. No, actually, we just do... what do we have over... Okay. Let's go back. Oops. Ah, dang it. It's bugging out on me. 1 second. Yeah. It's fine. There we go. We could accentuate. It's fine. It's fine. Nobody has to know. It will be our secret. Are they replaying this song? This feels like a Clear Fall Encampment. Clear Fall. It's the same one as before. Is it just on repeat? Wow, I got bamboozled. That's unfortunate. Cool. Probably do something. Let's see. Here, do a little bit more, and then I'll see what I feel like starting. Kind of just streaming for the sake of of hanging out. So I don't really. If I really wanted to, I could do all the warming up and all the sketching prior, but then let's do this. We'll just do muscles. This goes back here because we're going at a perspective, right? With the arms going back. Once again, well, akimbo was another option. I'll zoom into these muscles. I guess you wouldn't really see those too well. Would be like that, something. We should actually start something. I gotta clear this background though. Alrighty. I guess not that it matters. Oh wait, is there? Oh, the background shouldn't be locked because... Okay. Idea was... Don't tell me again. Bro, how's a man supposed to do anything? Oh Christ, I haven't had this issue in a long time. What happened? I haven't had this problem in such a long time. Crazy. Right. Well, actually, I should probably flip this. It doesn't really matter, but I'd kind of... Because the eye would be on the other side. It makes the most sense. Hey, Angelic, welcome. I can't believe you always catch me somehow. That is crazy. Someone else was here just a second ago, too. Test, test. Oh yeah, okay, good. Just making sure. I have to change these songs. What is this? I think I can get away. Well, what does this sound like? Yeah, but still. So, you know. Oh yeah, see, they must. I'm assuming. Let me see. Top fans says. I wonder if that. Yeah, no, the commenter. Yeah, I wonder. You see how you used to be number 2, now you're number 1. I wonder if that's like because they stop. You get points for as long as you're here, or is it per comment? It's interesting. I wonder how that works. What do you like more? Do you feel like it's more convenient on Twitch or YouTube? Oh, it's per comment. That's cheating. You can just comment all day. It's too high. Gotta learn to pay attention to proportions. Sometimes I ignore it. I don't know why I do that. It's so dumb. I'm not the big lo-fi guy, by the way. I need stuff that's not gonna get me banned. I got more views. I think that was only when I played, what's that game called? Dead by Daylight. I don't know, maybe you know better. But what do you, I guess what I meant was what do you enjoy more, like what's more convenient for you? I need to turn. It's like this. No preference. Some people say it's better on Twitch. That's why. They prefer because you have all those. I guess for me it wouldn't matter since I'm a nobody, but the bigger channels, I guess they have like things that you can interact with. I think I went a little too. I think I turned her head a little too much. Yeah, that's probably why they say it. When that guy showed up and he's like, "Oh, I really like your art," I saw it in the thing. I was like, "Oh my god, he's about to be so, what's the word? Let down when he sees what I'm actually doing." come around this way. Yikes. Let's, I draw well enough to make it look like I can draw. Sometimes I surprise myself. I need to start doing more color so I understand color. There's a common thing with artists who don't know how to draw, where they, I don't do this, but I'm just doing it right now. But this character looks like this. Is they'll cover up one eye so that they don't have to match the eyes. So I've been playing, what's it called? I've been playing Devil May Cry 2. So I'm just drawing a character from there. Doesn't look anything like her at the moment, so don't tell anyone that. This looks more like young Dante. You haven't, I don't think you, no, I haven't played, I don't think I've played that game on stream, but let me flip this and see if it still looks any good. There's an old little trick where when you flip it, it shows imperfections. Helps you see imperfections. It's actually not bad, but I mean, it helps that you don't have this eye here, I guess. But it doesn't look anything like her. It looks kind of like a character from, it looks like this guy. I'll show you right now. What is... Oh man, I hope my computer loads properly. I have too many things running. Too many browsers. Tabs, that is. Oops. It's from... His name is... What is his name? Oh my god, did I actually get the first two letters correct? Oh my god, well I just had everything... I think I just had the lore spoiled to me because, this wasn't... I don't know why I thought he looked like him, but I looked it up and now it says he dies, so great, now I know how he dies. Or that I know that he does die. That's cool. What was his name? Whatever, I'm not... It's okay, it doesn't matter. I shouldn't have done that, now it's spoiled. Doesn't sound that good. The originals sound way better. Is this just ambiance? Like, that sounds better than what I've been listening to. But, yeah, I know, I spoiled it for myself. But a lot of characters die. What else is there? I thought that would work, but... what was the... There's like... Like some people make tavern music. They could also AI generate a ton of... That's not what I need. I could AI generate a ton of songs and just play those. Because when it's AI generated, it won't be, you know, won't be copyright struck. This copyright stuff is annoying. For all I know, this will be copyright struck. How do I fix this properly without restarting? I think I have to just restart. Kind of want it facing a little differently. See if maybe I can get it more accurate. It's crazy, like when I'm not streaming, sometimes I have like some really good drawings I do. Here I'll show, well, if I want to show, there's no, she's not technically naked. Here I'll show you. I draw characters without clothes on, but the implication is that you put clothes on them. There's no, whatchamacallit. Maybe I'm not allowed to. I mean, there's no nipples or genitalia or anything. Do you see the smoke from the fire? No, actually I do not. I think my dad smelled it at one point. Hold on, let me take this. Just check. I don't think it's. I don't think it's bad. There's nothing. It's all flat. And maybe I shouldn't, just in case. I just won't. There's no reason to risk it. Might get flagged, I don't know. Even though, oh well, there it is anyways. Whatever. It's not a nude. This guy was kind of orange this morning. Yeah, it'll do that, and it'll smell. There was once a homeless encampment that was set on fire. Recently. Here. Okay, let's try again. I probably should make like a sketch if I really wanted to get views. I should make sketches in advance. And then... Hey, there was no nudity in there. That's literally like it's an artistic thing. Like you draw the anyways, whatever. That's how I always do character modeling or something. I don't know. What was I gonna say? Something we were talking about. Oh yeah, that I should probably, if I really wanted views, I should make a sketch. That way, when people, if anyone sees anything and they'll show up, they'll be like, "Oh, look, this looks really good," rather than showing up during my sketching phase. This is from the songs from World of Warcraft. The eyes here. Just very sad looking eyes. Probably move that a little. Right here. Oh, the music? Yeah, it's, I guess because it's on piano. I just need something so it's not like the most boring stream in the world. Is it repeating? Feels like a repeat, but no, it's not. It's interesting. She has a devil trigger because she's a demon. And in her devil, so you see how it's her right. This is from our perspective her left eye, but it's her right eye, correct? Because like, you know, for us this is on the left, but if she was facing the way we're facing, you get what I mean. Whatever. This is her right eye. When she goes into devil trigger, it flips, and so her hair is now on the other side. I don't know why they did that. I'm actually call me a loser, but I'm actually not a fan of that. I don't know why. I don't know why it bugs me a little. Even though I know it was done, like as terrible as the game was, I know it was done as on purpose, as an artistic thing. Kind of like, oh, this is her opposite of being human, you know? So it like swaps. And she looks like a bird. She has no face. Her face disappears. Let me look it up right now. I actually like her devil trigger overall. Wanted to make my own comic. Yeah, I've actually thought about that as well, Alex. I've wanted to do that before. It's because I create for her devil trigger. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. It just swaps sides. Her eye becomes on this side. I really hope they remake the game. There was so much potential. Oh, and she has no face. It's like a... It's like this. But yeah, Alex, it would be sick to make a comic book, I'll tell you that much. It would be very cool. Oh, and welcome. I'm just doing some chill streams so that, you know, she kind of looks like this, I think. And she has these ears. Oh, I just look it up so I can show it to you. But she has like angel wings. I think that looks really cool. Even though it's a devil trigger. Is there a way to just see that one? 1 second. Oops. Oops, oops. No. Let's put you back. There we go. Oh, also another thing about streaming on here is apparently, so you need like a certain amount of views per year. In a year to, like, hours to kind of like get monetized and all these things. So I figure it's better to do it on here. Oh, I'll just open image in new. Hold on. I'm being stupid. Dude, when I stream, I feel like I don't know how to use a computer. It's like I forget how to use a computer. There. Kind of pixelated, but I actually think it looks cool. It's very bird-like. And she has these... She's very, like, well-designed, I think. That's what's crazy for a game that did so poorly. Where did this... And she has these, what do they call these? Yeah, it's actually very cool. Oops, did I do something wrong here? Hold on 1 second. I guess that's fine. Okay, yeah, so she has these right here. These are, I don't know what to call these. It's like a backwards blade. And I think she has them normally, but they start to glow when she's in this form. So it looks more like it's something that she projects, and she can throw her feathers. And her feathers, so instead of, like, you know how Dante can shoot as guns. When she's in Devil Trigger, she shoots feathers out from, you know, and that like follow enemies. Very well done. Looks like a bath. Is that not that not Baphomet? Baphomet? Oh my god. Baphomet. Never heard of that one specifically. Heard of Bahamut. Yeah, this is actually a villain, not a villain, but a thing that you do fight in the game. That's funny. But it's cool. Her blades look like... Yeah, kind of. It doesn't stun anyone, though. It just follows them around and hits them. And then the wings are for flying. I don't know. Does she do anything else? I don't know. But it's cool. It's pretty cool. I think they went pretty original with it. So you see, I was kind of close. I was kind of showing you what she looks like. She does kind of look like that. And she has like, I think she has like, kind of like these ears or something. But yeah. But the game does deal with devils and stuff like that, so yeah, you're gonna see there's they obviously use occult stuff as reference and things like that. So I'm not surprised. Although I don't know if they used that as reference for her, but that was a what do you call it, like a mob or an NPC, so I wouldn't be surprised if that's where they got it from. Here, her ear would be here, right? And so it comes around. Well, actually, if it's like this, her neck comes here. That's there. There's so many cringe lines in that one. I should have played it on stream. You would have loved it. There's so much like... I gotta show you one day. She's a little skinnier than this, I guess, her face, but... It's kind of hard to... Give her, oh, maybe I should give her eyes. It'll help look like a person. Such a good song. The original is really good. Does this kind of look like her? She has this thing. It's like a turtleneck, like from an anime. It comes around. Oops. Where did it... No, not again. Come on. There we go. Wait, does it go... Is it on the opposite side? I think it is. It's like this. It's like a poncho or something. But it goes this way. It's kind of cool looking. I really feel like they really wanted her to be a bigger character, I think, because the game feels. I'm not the only one who says this. It felt like it was designed for her. How low does this go? Ponchos? What did I call it? What did I just call it? Oops. Oh, just repeating. Did I actually say I said ponchos? Alright, now I can see how low it goes. Hold on, it actually does go a lot lower. What happened in France? I guess that goes there. Probably should have drawn her body first, confirmed where everything's at. Okay. It's also pixelated, so since everything is like a cartoon, not a cartoon, sorry. You know, she's made on ancient graphics. Well, relatively. It's actually a pretty decent reference. Wait, did this happen to you? You're saying this happened to you in France? It was raining, I didn't have a sweater or umbrella. Many vendors surrounded me. This would be like technically like this. That's what it looks like. It's huge though. Maybe more like a gentler. Where does it even hang from? And then she has like a ponytail. Goes about here. It's pretty close, actually. I would still redesign her if they did make a new one. I just realized she looks a little too high here. She looks like she's looking up. I meant to draw her looking down. Oh well. Did you end up buying a poncho? The other eye would be here, right? And then I guess I don't really need to care too much. What if it was closer to like, it's more like this, huh? She looks smaller. Then, well, that's good. At least you had a poncho. I imagine it wasn't too expensive, unless they upcharged you because they knew you had nowhere else to go. This splits. We can see her nose a little bit. I am kind of crooked here. wanted to do a... Let's see what it looks like. And I clean it up a little bit. Well, I guess it's fine. It's a second pass. So how are your classes going? Could maybe just imply that that's there. Yikes, that looks... Just managed to stroll through the gardens of Versailles. I forgot how much... Oh, okay. Well, there you go. It's like they probably knew that was gonna that it was probably gonna rain. They stood out there waiting for someone to make the mistake of showing up without a umbrella. Oh, okay, mate. Oh, it's still a break, huh? Hey, that's congratulations. I was on the dean list excuse me, I was on the dean's list as well, but that was for art, so it's not really that impressive. And that's CSUN, so it's like literally, well, I just doxed myself, but you get what I mean. It's not that impressive, not as much as what you're doing. Where would there... I guess the light would be here, right? She looks really sad here. Sadder than she normally does. She tried to kill herself in the game, so... What song are we on? Are you wearing shorts? In France? Oh no, that was... You said no, not France, right? Oh, yay. Yeah. Thank you, and still good that you made it on the list. Yeah, that's okay. It doesn't hurt, obviously, but... I actually just did it because my mom really wanted me to do that. So I was just like, okay. See if I can find... It'll be interesting to see if what I listen to will be copyright struck or not. And by the way, if there's something you want to talk about or say, you can go right ahead, because, like, it's a pretty chill stream. I'm just doing whatever. So, there's no real schedule or you know what I mean. There's no real thing I had planned. Just drawing and talking. So her eye is here. This goes here. Her other eye would be here-ish. A tendency to put the mouth too low. just really pouty here. Don't overdoing it. Feels a little off. Feels like feels very boxy. I don't like it. Bring everything down a little bit. And this. There's like a way you can draw lips, by the way, which I never do. It's like this circle thing. And the idea is that you draw these. I think I did it correctly. Or is it the other way around? Wait, maybe it's like this. Yeah. So you draw these 3 circles. Whoops. And then you put a line following the circles. And yeah, obviously here you'd have to... Oh wow, that actually doesn't look so bad. And then you would just erase the... You know... What am I drawing on? Come on. Because I accidentally drew on the thing. Let me do this, get rid of this real quick. Draw on the background. Didn't mean to do that. I should lock this. How do I lock it? Where's the lock button? There it is. Now I can't touch it. Perfect. Oh wait, I spent 5 days in Paris, France, and the other 5 days in Madrid, Spain. Okay, that sounds like fun. I've never been anywhere pretty much except for like Ukraine when I was a kid. That's about it. What the heck? Don't tell me. Oh, that's right. Okay. I mean, I guess you could try the circle thing. I just don't like doing it. I think it's so... How do I... This is the front. This is for whatever that thing is called that dogs have. I forget what it's called. I need to see the picture. It was nice. I was with the French and Spanish students. Oh, during high school, I see. That sounds cool. That's quite the... is that a school thing? So she's good looking, like, which way is she going? Is this correct? Feels like I'm off somehow and I can't figure it out. Ooh, the little open mouth. People love that. Let me draw the rest of the face. Why can't people show up to the stream when I have something drawn? Perhaps I'm leading them on with that painting. making them think that I, let me push this back a little. I thought that was my dog howling. That was the song. That whistle sounded to me like a... I don't know why. I don't like being too specific, I'll come back to the ear. I don't really like it when it's so detailed. Looks weird. There's a proper way to do it. If you do it correctly, it looks fine, but... I should say I don't like it when I do it too detailed, because sometimes it just looks... weird. Weird. Like that interview with what's her name? The actress for, what is it called? Snow White. Where she's like, weird, weird. Very unappealing interview. That's Hollywood, baby. I'll leave it like that for now. Just come. Grew up watching Snow White in Spanish. That is, well, I mean, I guess that makes sense, right? Because since your parents are, you know, it would make sense. She wouldn't have gotten so much bad rep if she was a nicer person. But she was kind of mean. The way she like treated everyone. She's like, oh, we might cut out, you know, the actor for who played the dude, that was supposed to, like, the prince or whatever it was. It's like, oh, we might just cut his stuff out completely. We don't need him. It's like, dude, come on, relax. She didn't say it like that, but that is what, because she's like, oh yeah, we might cut him out completely. Who knows? That's Hollywood, baby. What is Snow White's name in Spanish? Oh, it's weird to you in English. Interesting. I say snow in Spanish. It's probably like something Blanca. Looking. It is nieve. Nieve Blanca, maybe? Blanca, no, it's Nieves. That makes sense. Oh, this song just went to 100 real quick. This actually kind of looks like her, I'm not even gonna lie. Yeah, it kind of doesn't entirely help her that Snow White is named after the color of her skin being like snow. But that being said, I really think that if she were a little bit nicer, she would have done a lot better. I think people just didn't like her. Because now Disney doesn't even want anything to do with her. That's pretty crazy. I think it's just, and I think it's because she's kind of young, getting into the scene, you know, Hollywood scene. It happens with when you're younger. You know, they don't have that same familiarity with, like, you know, what am I thinking of? Like, yes, her behavior was appalling. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, they don't have the same like understanding of like, um, what is it called? Etiquette. That's what I'm thinking of. Etiquette, like the etiquette that other actresses have and actors. So. And they changed the story like crazy. It's like, dude. Skin is white as snow, lips as red as blood, hair as black as ebony. Yeah, I mean, like, it's not the end of the world, but it is in there. She could be like, it doesn't really matter where she's from. Like, she could be Latin or whatever, but you know, it wouldn't have hurt to make her look like Snow White. Despise the live actions. Yeah, they're not great. That's why they use Pedro Pascal, by the way, because he is of Latin descent, if you will. But he's quote unquote white passing, as they like to put it. I'm just tired of seeing him. I'm gonna be honest. I liked him, but I just he's like in everything. I feel like I have like a stupid. It's like a take people don't like hearing, but I see him in so many things that I'm just like, you know. But other than that, he's a hot man. Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I think he's a pretty good-looking guy. I wish he would stop touching the women a little bit. But other than that, I don't know if you've seen those where it's like the memes where it's like Pedro Pascal when he has anxiety next to your wife or something. Have you seen those? They're pretty funny. That being said, the Fantastic Four one, where he's with that woman, whatever the actress's name is, she doesn't seem to mind him touching her. So, you know, it is weird that it's somebody else's wife, but hey, I mean, she doesn't seem to. They seem to have a good relationship. I don't know. Jeez, what is this song? He will unfortunately get the Rock treatment from appearing. Yeah, well, okay, another thing is The Rock is kind of an ass. I don't know if you're familiar with him, but even my friend, like, I like The Rock, but I have a friend, and both me and my friend, oh, you met him at Tulio. I think you've seen me play with him. We both went from, like, he's cool to, like, I just hate him. He actually ruins movies, because it's that bad. Like, he's not a great person to work with. So I think that's another thing. I don't think Pedro Pascal is at that point. The woman touching thing is weird, but we'll see what happens. I mean, I don't know. It's not like anybody, again, nobody's complaining about him. Like, it's not like anyone's like, hey, you know, he's touching me and I don't want him to touch me, right? It's just a meme at the moment. It is weird, though. I would be pretty pissed off if someone was touching my wife like that, but I mean, this is Hollywood, so I don't even know. I didn't know about that. The Rock. Yeah, he ruined what is that movie called? Black Adam. He ruined that movie apparently. Because Black Adam is he's a villain. And it's okay if you want to give him a hero's arc, like a villain arc, where he turns into a good guy. That's not the original story. But they skipped that because The Rock isn't allowed to play villains. So even though they made him a bit of an anti-hero, he's not an anti, he's actually like an actual villain. He's supposed to be the opposite of Billy, or what's his name? Shazam? So he is like almost like the Joker to his Batman, you know, the Lex Luthor to his Superman. Like, that's who he was portraying, and then they made him look like the good guy, or they made him into a good guy, and that ended up ruining the series because now he didn't have a villain to fight. They had to change it out for those other villains, and I think that ruined Shazam too. So he single-handedly butchered 2 movies. I mean, to be fair, the DCEU or whatever was in shambles to begin with, but he didn't help. That's all I'll say. But I do feel like John Cena has come a long way. Like me and Julia, we both really like John Cena. Kind of where he's gotten in his. I only bring him up because they both came from wrestling. I've never drawn braids before, and it shows. There's more than one way to make a braid, but dang. The whole timeline was all confusing. Yeah, I mean, he didn't help it out. But it was... Even before he was on there, they needed to end the DC. Thing is, everybody's always rushing everything. Even, I know you like this. I haven't seen the Superman movie, so I'm not... and I know you liked it, but I wish we would slow down a little bit. You know, like we need to milk it a little bit, because if you introduce we introduced Mr. Terrific, and I've heard he was like the best part of the film too, but and I can tell you why he was so good, but because I've heard reviews, but actually I'll just say it. I'll tell you why while nobody's here. The reason why he does so well is because in the past, what happened was, especially with DC, in the comics, right? With DC and Marvel, maybe Marvel to a smaller extent, they stopped portraying... What the freak? The music window. That's so funny. Yeah, so they stopped portraying black people with emotions because, like being angry or kind of like taking a leadership role, or not leadership role, but being more aggressive, because it was seen they were trying to avoid being like quote unquote racist. This is a real thing, by the way. I'm not making this up. I was super into comics in like the 2020s and stuff. Like, you could not find a masculine black man anywhere. It was always very, very feminine. In like the early, well, not the early, but it's like 2020, around 2018 was when I noticed it, I think. And you go to like I mean, even up until now, they still pretty much do it. But yeah, that was like a big thing. And now he's like, he just made the character the way he's supposed to be, a regular human being. And so, or a regular character, I should say, right? And that's why he's like just interesting. And you can see that. Like, imagine if Mr. Terrific wasn't as aggressive, and and they did that to Superman, from what I've heard. I haven't seen it, but they kind of dumbed him down a little bit too. But because you don't want him to be a toxic man. But yeah, there's a lot of things like that where they overcorrect, if you will. That's essentially what's happening. I mean, not everyone will agree with me, by the way, so don't go around, but I think from what I've seen and the comic books that I was seeing at the time, where they were just only making feminized black men, and men too in general, but specifically because, it's like a stereotype, so they had to it was a bad era for, I mean, comic books are in the dumpster right now too because of the writing, but it was really bad. I found it interesting how Superman was portrayed in a new film. Yeah, I have to watch it. I don't want to say anything. I can only say what I've heard, but most people actually said it was pretty good. Even the more critical people that I listen to, because I listen to a bunch of nerds who are always super critical, which I like. You know, is it like was it the like according to them was it the most perfect Superman movie? No, but overall, it is a return. It is to some degree a return back to form, where it's like, here, hey, here's like a good superhero movie, and that's all it is. Like that, you know, you go in there, you enjoy your time. You know what I'm saying? We haven't had that in a while. I don't know if I'm making sense, but there's been a lot of cringe in superhero movies. Like they've been kind of lackluster, and the heroes are always portrayed so poorly. Hawkgirl, yeah, I heard that too. Hawkgirl could have been better, which sucks because I like Hawkgirl. I think she's really cool. I used to draw her a lot. She's cool. She also has that like cool mace. I changed this song now too. Well met, wanderer. What is this? Rest here, warrior. I hope these aren't copyrighted. I wish YouTube would tell me, like, there was like an AI that would be like, hey, you're currently playing copyrighted music. This will mute your audio in She could have done a bit more. Yeah, I actually have no idea. I don't know if it's the writing or what it is. I just heard it could have been better. I should really watch it. Maybe when it's out. I haven't been watching movies, to be honest. I've been watching a lot of anime. I also really liked... It sucks because I actually really liked Henry Cavill as Superman. Although the movies just weren't... They're okay, but they weren't really... Actually, I made her... It should be a little... You know, let's bring this up a little. Just, they were way too dark. It didn't feel like Superman. Even though Henry Cavill was honestly perfect. I also criticized in the trailer, they showed a scene where Superman had a can thrown at him. So this was in the newer Superman. He had a can thrown at him or something, and he flinched. And I told Julio this, and he disagreed with me. But I was like, dude, he's Superman. He can take a bullet without flinching. They made him flinch from a can, and they fixed it in the movie. I think. I don't think it made it to theaters. They changed it. So it's like they listened. Because it really doesn't make sense. He shouldn't be flinching. But also I hear, I mean, it's Hollywood, so everybody's, you know, but what's his name? I hear he's not that great of a guy. Not the actor, what's his name? The director, James Gunn. I liked Guardians of the Galaxy and everything, but I hear that he's a little egotistical from people that have crossed paths with him, I'll put it that way. Am I doing this correctly even? But that is to say that isn't to say the whole thing I said about Henry Cavill. Like he even said, because this is what I'm saying. People were saying he's a liar. He said Henry Cavill was gonna be in it. He said, and he brought back his wife. James Gunn's wife was in the DCEU. He brings her back. Like, talk about nepotism, right? He brings her back, but not Henry Cavill, right? I think there was probably a reason for it or something, but he brought back some of the people from the DCEU, right? So why did you leave out the best part? The only reason nobody wanted the DCEU to end was specifically because his Superman was so good. They just wanted a better story. So that part kind of throws me off. Like, he's really the best part. Like, I didn't really like, he was okay. I know he cared about the role. What's his name? Who played Batman. But, you know, Batman's portrayal was kind of whatever. I think he used guns at one point. And then, I know, what's his name? What's his name? What's the vampire dude's name? Robert Pattinson, he played Batman, and I really wanted to like it. I really did, but they did some of the things that they did was just unforgivable. And yeah, Ben Affleck, that's what I was thinking of. Alright, let's give her a ponytail now. It's like a braid. Something like that. Dude, it actually kind of looks like her. I'm not gonna lie. I'll show you a picture right now. She has like a golden thing on her braid or something like that. Her hair kind of does like a... Doesn't do this, but I need to kind of assume that it... Because it's like, you know... That it kind of... Some of it is inside this little area and some of it is outside. I'm just assuming it does. Alright, we're gonna do a side-by-side comparison. This isn't her. I first hated... No, I think he did well too. I am... Two things. Not his acting, but I wish he worked out. He kind of stopped working out a little bit, and there's some scenes where he looks really skinny. The thing about Batman is he's literally just a human being. He can't be... He has to be built. Has to be. Because he's literally like the peak of human physical strength, right? Otherwise, he wouldn't be able to do what he does. He just looks way too... There's some scenes, like, if you pay attention, you'll see he just looks way too small. But what really bugged me was the way he treated his... was a few other things, but the way he... And the ending was kind of whatever, like the way... The beginning was amazing, the way he shows up and everything. But what I hated was the way he treated his butler. He treated him like trash. He barely survives. I gotta lower my mic, I think. He barely survives an explosion meant to kill Bruce. As soon as he wakes up, what's his name? The butler, right? He literally says some cold stuff to something really cold to him, like I forgot what he said, like. And it was actually so sad. Like, if you want, I should even play it, because you could tell he was so happy to be alive just to see Bruce's face. The Batman, right? The Batman. I forget his name. What is it? Pennyworth survives. Oh my god. The Batman film, Pennyworth at hospital. This is like something else. Let me see if I can... Let me actually just full screen this. Is your text... Oh, I guess I don't see your messages here. Interesting. Oh wait, no, I do. Ah, but they're all the way at the bottom. That is so annoying. Can I lower this? There we go. Okay. Watch this. Look how happy he is. Look how happy he is to see his... Look at him smile. Look how happy he is to see his boy.
You lied to me.
You fucking lied to me. He opens up with, "You lied to me." This man almost died. Comes out of a coma. He came out of a... Look at this. Shrapnel on his face. literally has shrapnel all over his face, right? Just came out of a coma, wakes up to see who is what is essentially his adopted son by his side.
You lied to me.
He smiles and then he goes, "You lied to me." Get out of here.
My whole life.
How could you? Who does that?
I spoke to Carmine Falcone. He
This
told me what he did for my father. About Salvatore Maroni.
Anyways, bro, I was like, come on. Oh, I think my dog wants to leave. E.T. Anyways, this really bugged me. Like, this is literally the man who raised him. Like, and it's his fault. It's his fault he's here. It's literally his fault he's at the hospital, too. He should be apologizing to him. And the thing is Alfred didn't really lie necessarily, but he kind of, I think he just omitted something to protect him. So I don't know. Look at people are talking about his performance. That guy's Armenian, by the way. Just throwing that out there. Andy Serkis. He plays Golem. Great actor. Also plays the monkey, the gorillas in Planet of the Apes. Yeah, this movie could have been. I really wish it was better because some of this stuff, like this scene with the way he smiled and everything, it's amazing. There's the way Batman shows up, the way they introduce him is so good too. Is this it? It is so good. I think this is it, right? Is this it? Maybe not.
But I am the shadow.
Oh yeah. This is right here. Right? And the music is good too. I'll just skip a little bit because we don't need to. So yeah, I'll just skip a little bit. You know, these guys are just tailing him, about to beat the crap out of him. I wonder if this will get me Yeah, it really is. Anyways, I'm gonna skip to where he shows up. So he's showing up not like the hero. They're portraying him like the villain, like a monster in the dark. This is from the perspective of a bad guy. He's not Superman. This is a demon. That's how they're portraying this. This is an animal. The footsteps, like the Terminator or something. Oh my god. Oh. He's like a machine.
The hell are you supposed to be?
Choreography is good too. Very brutal.
I'm vengeance.
Yep. And it's good too. Like there's more to it. Obviously, I mean, you've seen the movie, but it's so good. It is. It's so good. It's just like it's like the perfect way to introduce Batman. Like, it's dark. He's the bad guy. Do you know what I mean? Like he's the real like thing to be afraid of. But how about Riddler's introduction? Oh yeah, the Riddler. Oh my god. I actually didn't like the Riddler. The Riddler was the worst part of it, in my opinion. I hated the Riddler. What a terrible version of the Riddler. Oh my god. They made him into a like a Reddit mod. Oh my god. Now I remember why I didn't like the movie. I completely forgot about that. That one really kind of ruined it for me. I wish we had a more Batman-esque Riddler. Um, it was based on a real person. Yeah, but I don't know. It was so I knew what they were getting at, but wouldn't it be better if he was a like a mastermind, like an actual genius who like the or like the original Riddler? But I guess they were trying to go for a more. I know they said it was going to be grounded, but it was creepy. You know who is great though? The Penguin. The Penguin looks amazing. I watched the. Did you watch the TV series? Because I saw all of it. It was really good. They did an amazing job on that. My dad and I watched it together. He was like shocked at how good it was. This could have been better though. I'm just saying. It was close to where I would have wanted. Well, I mean everyone has their preferences, but I don't know. For me personally, they did Batman almost perfectly. That's what's crazy. But then they did the Riddler like a completely different character. It's actually very funny. The Zodiac Killer. Yeah, I remember that. There's a movie about him too. Yeah, he looked amazing. It was the movie that the series is really good. I was literally it was like a back and forth till the very end. I knew like I'm not gonna spoil it, but there were things that I knew were probably gonna happen, and when they did, I was still like, no way. It was good. It was good. It's too bad that universe is gonzo, but Joker 2 was trash too, I heard. Um, they built him up just to destroy him in Joker 2. Really dumb stuff. I don't know why they did that. That's really stupid. Oh yeah, let's look up what she looks like. Um, well, this is her in the anime. They threw her in there. Oh, that's what she looks like. Her hair turns into that. That's not how it looked like in the game. Maybe it does do that. I just never noticed. Uh, I refuse to watch. Yeah, the thing is I thought, well, maybe they know what they're doing. I mean, this is a really good director after all. But no, they didn't. They didn't know what they were. Yeah, okay. Her hair turns into the braid. I didn't notice that. That's interesting. I never noticed that. You know who she looks like? Is another character from. She has that too. Except hers goes down the middle, closer to the middle. See? I don't know if you care if I spoil it. Have you heard what happens in that movie? In the Joker 2 movie? Because I haven't watched it, but I know what happens. You gotta. Oops. We're trying to copy paste a picture in here for a comparison. I guess we can use this picture. I never noticed that until that she kills him. Wait, is that what happens? No, I thought he got raped and killed at the end. Is that really what happens? Maybe they like literally like raped. Like I'm pretty sure that people talked about how he was raped or something. Oh yeah, so someone takes over the Joker persona. The ending, or maybe he wasn't raped. I don't know. I keep hearing he was raped. I take that back. If that didn't happen, then I'm sorry. What I read here, it says the ending of the Joker. It sees Arthur Fleck confessing that he is not the Joker and is ultimately killed by another inmate who embraces the Joker persona. This inmate then carves a grin into his own face, suggesting the Joker's legacy will continue. Kind of stupid. They've been doing this a lot, to be honest. They kill off the Joker and then have him replaced by some other guy who just liked the Joker. Like, was he raped? Let's find out. Was Arthur Fleck raped in Joker 2? Why do I feel like... Yeah, it's implied. They imply it. The guards take him to a shower, beat him, remove his clothes, and it's implied that he's raped. And they break him, and he returns to the courtroom to say that he's not the Joker. Kind of stupid. You think it's a response to the fact that people really liked the character. Because the thing, it's dumb. Like, of course we like the character. We don't want to, like, villains have to be liked too. Like, it doesn't make sense. You want, you want people to like the villain. You know what I mean? That's what makes a good villain, because you're like, holy crap, like, I want to hate this guy, but I want to like him too, but I also hate him. This back and forth, like that's what made the Penguin so good. Like you wanted to root for him, but you also were like, dude, this guy's a piece of crap. Like he deserves to go to hell. And you're stuck between like, maybe he's the good guy, maybe I should be rooting for him, and that's what makes it so good. And they did that with Joker 1, because on one hand you're like, dude, you feel bad for him. He's the underdog. You want him to succeed, but at the same time he's the villain, you know. Even here's a good example. What is that movie called? Inglorious Bastards. The villain, the main villain was like that Nazi guy who played by that German dude, Hans whatever. He's like the the worst person you could think of, but at the same time he's so charming. He played that role so well. You almost want to, like, you're almost rooting for him, but you know that he's a terrible human being. That's what makes it so good. There's nothing wrong with villains who are just, I don't know. I feel like you have to like a villain to some degree. There has to be some sort of, you know, it kind of helps, like, it makes it more impactful, I think. I don't know. Darth Vader, okay? Darth Vader, you know, you people are, that's a good example. So her hair actually does this. I had no idea. This makes more sense. I need to stop ranting. I go crazy sometimes. I used to like be super into movies. So, Hmm. Would it be like this? Yeah, you hit a very soft spot for me just now, bringing up movies. Kind of looks like her, actually. In the game, at least. It doesn't look too much like this, but this looks like her in-game model. It's not bad. Good thing I looked that up, because the hair was not making any sense. I think it actually goes lower, but what it does, I think, is it's so long that it comes down to her shoulders. And then the braid starts. At times, oh Jesus Christ, it's 1 in the morning. What are you doing up? Every time I say I'm just gonna do a quick stream, I end up streaming this late. I don't think that's correct, but in the first Joker movie, I found out it shows a kid enlisted. Yeah, that's another thing. That could be why they needed to kill him off, maybe. I noticed that too, that he's too young to be Batman. He needed to be a little bit older, and then it might have worked. But the thing is it would have made more sense as a one-off. They should have just left it as one Joker movie. That's it. There's no reason to do a two. This would be covered by this, I think, so I wouldn't be able to see this actually. Because her hair is actually coming down. And actually, this is just a... This is not part of the strand. Interesting. I'm learning as I'm going. This is my fault for not paying attention. First Joker movie was enough? Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why they did a second one. I genuinely feel like they hated the idea that a character that was supposed to be hated was actually loved or something like that. And they wanted to make sure they killed off the character that people liked or something like that's how it felt like to me. And the death isn't even anything like good. It's not like some cool ending to his story. It's actually not bad. I don't know if I did that correct. Yeah, maybe I should restart on the hair. I'm trying to get the braid a little bit better, but I think it actually comes around. I got confused with this strain here. This strand, I should say, sorry. It doesn't go this far. It's this part that goes back. And her braids are going here. Right? I think that makes more sense. Something like that. but it does look like her. So that's already a win in my book. Maybe I should actually just like finish a painting or finish it and like go all the way with this. That's why I can't get a job because I don't finish anything. Yeah, I just can't figure this one out. She's turning out nice. Yeah, it's alright. It's not so bad. I really need reference, I think. See how we're angled differently here? That's why we can see it. But normally, from this angle, we'd see this, and the hair would come this way. I think. I'm partially guessing. It would come like this. And because her thing goes this way, whoops, what happened to my software here? Something happened. Am I still streaming? Looks like I am. Yeah. Don't know what happened. I think I'm doing this correctly. It's like a... If only I was a girl with braids, I'd know how this looks. Any new games? Not really. Not really, no. I haven't really played much. There is this cool game called, it's like this wizard game. I don't know if you've seen it. You, play as a wizard, and you cast spells with your microphone. Bro, this looks terrible. Have you been playing anything new? I know you don't have like a gaming computer or anything, but this is here. We go this way. It wraps around, and then it comes out like this. Yeah, it's cool. So like, let's say you want to cast a spell, you have to be like fireball, fireball, and then the spell casts. Okay, that's not so bad. I'd like to give it a little bit more volume, but my version seems so lame, but I was using the game as a reference. Yeah, it's a cool sounding game. And you fight other people, like real players, and so and their mics are all on, so you just hear everybody screaming fireball, fireball, and freaking teleport, and whatever it is that they're supposed to say. Magic arrow. It's pretty funny. What if we actually take this drawing all the way? Now let's flip it and see if it looks any good. Does it look weird? Maybe a little bit. Let's continue working. Flipped. I think it's just this. The fact that I've... Here, we should be seeing the end of her. Yeah, it should be like that, right? There should be her cheek here. Try to play FNF. FNAF. Is it pronounced FNAF? I think it is, right? On VR. When you're shorthand, when you're doing the acronym for Five Nights at Freddy's. VR, huh? When it comes to VR, I just have to figure that out. I don't know if I can stream that. That's my only thing. But I could maybe play the regular one. If not, I can just play the regular one. Feels off. Feels off. I don't know why. Perhaps the nose. And then can we edit, transfer? True. Yeah, I mean, but yeah, I can always play. Which one should I play if I can't play the VR one? Because I'm not familiar, and I'm assuming it doesn't matter which one I start with, right? Crazy. I'm a freaking 30-year-old man, almost 30, and I have never played a FNAF game. That's pretty wild if you think about it. Do we dare give her the slightly open lips thing? Looks like a model now. It's really not bad. This strand does not go all the way. The first two are honestly the best. Really. And this goes into her hair. I imagine her hair would come over it. Oh my god, it would go over it. What am I doing? Stupid game. With their clipping errors. Okay. And then this is like this. I think. Man, that's crazy. When you say the first two, are those the ones that originally came out? Or is there like a beta? I think there was like a different game that existed before it became official, right? Or something? I feel like I remember something like that. First two are honestly the best. Oh, I already read that. What am I, stupid? Yikes. I should have drawn her body. This goes here, here, here. I might need a new tablet. It's so scratched up. Can you repeat what you said? Didn't quite hear. Oh, I asked if the first game is the original, or if there was something else that came out prior that isn't officially, I guess, part of that series. I feel like Five Nights at Freddy's is way older. Something like that, I don't remember. Please redraw any character from my series Danger Island. Episode 1 is called Danger Island. Episode 1, keeping up with the card Danger Islanders. Danger Island, I'll have to check that out. There was an old series called Danger Island in like the 70s or something. Danger Island, you say? Danger Island. The card Islanders. What a name. Damn, 279 subscribers. Is that you? It's like Total Drama Island. Why don't I look it up here? I don't know if I'd be able to do that tonight because it's like almost 2 in the morning here. But I will check it out on here. YouTube don't play anything crazy. Cool. Danger Island. I'm gonna type in the full thing because there's a show called Danger Island. The Danger. Yeah, I'm just gonna look for the channel. Click on your channel and let's look at what you got. Do you have a playlist for it? I only see two
Welcome
episodes.
To Danger Island.
Oh, let's pause it for a second. There's only 2 episodes. Where's episode 3? I'm just kidding. It's probably just not in the playlist. You gotta put it in there.
16 people have been chosen to try to take a crown. You will see love, enemies, and even drama. And let's welcome our teens. Chloe, Sebastian, Betty.
Is that who I think it is?
Social media star Nikki. Malachi. Donald. William.
It's a short. Oh.
Marvin.
Oh wait, we're saying episode 3 is a short? Oh, 3 episodes and 1 short.
KZ. What is that?
It's a phone.
You know the papers you had to sign.
Yes. Why?
You do know that there was a part. That says no phones allowed on the
Which,
island.
added episode? It's a short on episode 3. Which, I guess you're saying draw one of the characters, correct? Which one would you pick? That is the question. And I mean, do you want it like redrawn the way that it is here, or it's very cartoony, so wait, actually let me look at your thing real quick. Well, let's check out episodes. It's called Diva La Vida. These are good names, I'll give you that much. Diva La Vida is a good name. Danger Vision. How do I find I want to find the third one. The forbidden third video. Oh, I see.
Would anyone like to join an alliance?
Sure. Same.
I have an idea. Let's all
In
vote
your
for
art
Dave
style?
in the next bonfire.
Why?
Because I feel like Tom needs some time
Yeah, I found
without
it.
Dave.
Okay.
Your next challenge is to
I'll try this guy. I'll try this dude. But it is 1:30. Tough time for that. I have no idea what this man. Oops, no, come back.
Would anyone
Actually, let's go back to the last video. I'll screenshot. Let us find that first video. Let's look at this guy. There he is. What a handsome devil, Joey. Okay, what was I gonna do? Screenshot, right? Screenshot. I'll just move him to the side, that way I have him there. I don't need anything too crazy. Give me a second. It's gonna take a minute to load. Although this is very, what is the word? Stylized. Like extremely stylized. So the question, there's like so many ways I can go. He's the father of one of the contestants. That's kind of cheating, isn't it? You can't do that. It should be good enough. Let's see, 1 second. I guess I can't just drag it in. I have to save it out. Damn, this stream sounds so boring without music. It's crazy. It is crazy. Hold on, I'm doing it on the other screen. That's why you can't see anything. But I am copying that picture over. 1 second. I'll just call it Joey. Fortunately, I can't just drag it over so without saving it. Yeah, and because his wife Judy was supposed to host with wait. He added them because his ex-wife Judy, Joey and Judy, was supposed to host with Joey. So his son is a or is it, or his son and or daughter? Son and or daughter was supposed to, is now in it because his ex-wife was supposed to be in it, correct? Okay, here, I have the PNG right here. Once my computer decides to, oh, let me drag it, that'd be great. It's not letting me drag it. Okay, wait, here we go. There we go. Now again, this is like insanely stylized. So there's this could literally go, I mean, like his nose, his, you know, and Joey's daughter starts with a C. I'll find her. I'll off stream. I'll take a look and I'll see if I can find her. I'll track her down. I think I saw her actually. It was the girl with the, is it the first girl? Was there like a girl named Cora or something? Or am I thinking of something else? We watched a few things today. So I guess the question is, I mean, his head looks like his head looks like a, what is it called? Like a state or something, or a country on a map. No? Okay, then I'm wrong. I'm thinking of something else. But if you were to go, I mean, you're asking me if I can make it realistic, right? So we're going to give him like human proportions. Chloe. There it is. Chloe, Sebastian, Betty. Chloe was the one we saw. Malachi. William, Margaret. So far, I'm guessing it's... Oh, and Cassie. I'm assuming whoever gets preferential treatment is probably the one. Tina, Kim. Is that all of them? I'm trying to see if I can turn on something that's not just me talking. Oh, and so yeah, you want me to do like realistic proportions? And what's that red thing on his neck? Again, it's like very stylized. So if we go realistic, I'm just gonna need a little bit of direction, just a little bit. It's like taking a South Park character, you know. You know what? Let's do. What was it called? Shoot. What am I? Okay, here we go. I remember. It's the first. Yeah, these are okay. They're just so something is. Oh, it's a necklace. Got it. So is it a necklace? I mean, is it like a? Can't. Oh, I see it now. Is it kind of like a? Kind of like a chain necklace? And it looks like he's wearing what appears to be a suit and tie. I'm not gonna do the whole body, but I will try to get a good portion. I'm assuming he's a pretty well-built guy, looks maybe skinny, I don't know. Oh, he's wearing like a suit that's like got short sleeves. Has them rolled up, it looks like maybe. I'm terrible at drawing collars, so forgive me. I believe his neck is here. He's 30 in the first season. Gotcha. He looks like a pretty happy guy. We'll give him a bit of a smile here. I'm gonna assume he has a nose, and that was just a stylistic choice to imply that there is one. Give him a little bit, exaggerate this a little bit, make him look like a... Does he have a big head? I guess I'll just go this way. Make him look like he's 34. Yeah, I mean, he's a pretty, not too old guy. Not too old. Still pretty young. Has some life in him. I'm gonna do a little bit of stylistic stuff here. I'm exaggerating some facial features, you know? This is him given... Looks like it would be something like that. Looks a little bit like... Looks like a happy Lex Luthor right now. So we give him some hair. It looks a little... unkept, maybe? It just kind of scratches up and down. Show got cancelled after 3 seasons and 1 spin-off. Aren't you the one canceling it? It's a good one. Looks like a little bit messy hair, right? Something like that. Still a little stylized, but much less so. We're going, you know, it's like a cartoon from the old days. Not super realistic. If you have a different way that you imagine him, just let me know. I think this is kind of where I'm just let it go. My shoulder's a little off here. It's actually more like this. And then it does look like he's wearing a suit, right? I mean, looks like he has short sleeves, maybe. I think did I understand that correctly? Or is this like a shirt that just has a tie on it? Otherwise, I think he would have this collar here, right? Want to know what Joey's least favorite? I'm guessing he treats him like crap then. Pedro Pascal. That's so funny. We were just talking about him. That is so funny. We were just talking about Pedro Pascal. I took a bit of liberty here. Obviously. Yikes, a little bit of a mess up there. This comes around. Actually, this should go here. What am I doing? Yeah, I'm just kind of gonna get most of it. I assume he probably wears a belt. I feel like he wears a belt, you know? He looks like a guy who would wear a belt. Oops. What do we got? Should we make him cross his arms? Feels like he's a crossing an arm kind of guy. Just imply it. People have already found out for Tina. That's pretty cool, actually. So you actually have like a few people that are kind of into it. I'm just implying, and I'm not gonna get too crazy here. And I wasn't planning to do the whole body, so I was just kind of gonna. I'm assuming these are not short sleeves, but rolled up, right? Sort of being very loose with it. We can actually come back, and he looks like a bit of a cool dude, you know. Has some messy hair. Maybe he is 30. He would have a receding hairline, but like me. I'm just gonna imply that there's like a bit of a, we'll do it like this. No receding hairline. Relatively regular hairline. Yeah, we'll leave that out. We'll just imply the nose. There we go. Looks a little like Handsome Jack. Let me tell you a secret. Go ahead. His hair is a wig. Well, there you go. It's perfect then. I guess I literally landed on the what is it saying? Oh my god, what is that saying? Because I literally called it. I said receding hairline. So one second, I just have to do something. One second. Do you know if you could color in please? Let me see. I could do some quick little, because this is a sketch. It's not really meant to be colored in. I'd have to like, let me see. I wonder if I could color this in without. Yeah, if I'm being honest with you, my coloring is very bad. It is not a strong suit of mine. Where are my colors at anyways? Very much so not. One second. One sec, sorry, I'm just responding to something. So there's. Okay. See if we can just do some quick. Yikes. Oh, actually, yeah, we don't want to do the whole thing in the same. We don't want to make everything look so chalky like that. This is close to the skin tone. Well, I mean, obviously, again, it's what's the word? Very stylized, so it's not really a flesh tone. Again, it's like what South Park does, right? Where it doesn't really work in a. It works in a cartoon, but not so much in real life because your skin tones are, you have different varying tones, right? So again, I'm just gonna imply some color here. It's not gonna be anything crazy. Some reds. And I'm bad at coloring, by the way, so this is not a master class on how to color. It is unacceptable how bad I am. I'm being completely serious with you. This is not like some, kind of like, oh, I'm humble, don't trust me. No, I'm serious. Yeah. Angelic can attest to that. His color of hair is like brownish, right? Just get his hair real quick before I just use this as a base. Before we continue, then we can maybe do. I always have to come in with a darker color, right? This should work, right? Yeah. I guess the lights be here. Again, this is a sketch, so it's not really meant to be colored in the way that it is. I just don't have the time to to really get too into it, but I will try to try to make you as happy as I can. That's the plan. I wonder if giving him an upper lip works, or if it's that's a little too much of a change. Let's go back in there and remove a little bit of that. This isn't set to hard, is it? And it was. We can go back in with a little bit of red in the cheeks. too much red, perhaps. Bring that back out a little bit. Highlights in the hair, perhaps. Should probably. Yeah, you know what? I'll keep it kind of. Then we'll do a solid sheen, more solid color. See how that looks. If we were to do, where would it come from, I guess? What does that even look like? Eek. I don't like it. Yeah, again, a lot of it has to do with the fact that it's, again, just a sketch, but I think if we put some blue into his jacket and not make it full black, would be pretty good. Do a full, let's make this, max this out. And now we have to keep doing it this way because yikes. Where's the... Yeah, I guess it's kind of a tough one since, again, I just sketched it all. So you're not going to see any of the line work. Ah, whatever, it's fine. We'll just do this for now. We'll leave whatever's up here. And then we'll go a lighter color for the lapel. So I think this is what that explains why everything was the same size. I think this is what a vest would kind of look like, a dress suit or whatever. Give or take. He's got white underneath, but we will go a gray color. You never want to use pure white. It's a little too dark. Pure white is too white in most compositions, because no matter where you go, there's always color, there's always light shining on white, and by comparison it'll look different. So very few things are truly white, if that makes sense. At least I feel like that's correct. Still too dark. This is too blue if I'm being honest, but we've already started, so I'm just gonna... I'll just change the color just for funs, and then we'll do a black. Again, I guess you don't want to go too black. Very few things are a pure black as well. I think. I could be wrong. Might be getting colors mixed up here. So here, what we'd have to do is we would have to probably come back in a lighter tone. There's actually a proper way to do this when you have line art. And then you would do the missing line work. Something like that. I mean, this is way too simplistic. But it does read. Like, and even his eyes, you would need to do a non-pure Not a pure white, but something. In this case, it's very close to that now, because I am not a good artist. And then we do this. Oh, this one. Can I use this? Can I use this color for? I don't know what color his eyes are. I'm gonna assume. I'm just gonna go with blue because they look so. They're kind of white in there, but. I think my songs are repeating again. But yeah, I mean, it kind of gives the point across. It's not really a finished piece, obviously. I'd have to finish the actual line art. Yeah, this is clearly just a sketch, but his eyes are green. Oh, okay, let's just see. I was close. That was close. Let's just do that while we're at it. Where's my colors? I think green eyes kind of look like this, right? Am I not drawing? Yeah, I kind of need to... They are kind of greenish here. Yeah, that's pretty close. It's a little bit green. Let me actually make sure. Sometimes green eyes kind of have a little bit of black, oh sorry, a little bit of bluish in them, right? I guess I just don't like that. Spin-off episode called The Odd One Out is coming out 27th July 2026. Damn, are you actually have that planned? That far ahead, or are you just it's quite a ways away. Are you actually planning on doing that? Like a spin-off episode? I guess how many months away is that? That's quite a few months. Do you actually have all that planned? Scheduled it? Yeah, that's what I mean. Like you have all that, like actually. That's pretty good. Very cool stuff. I am not as capable of Angelic can attest to this as well. I'm very terrible at scheduling things. The Odd One Out is basically like the Traders. Traders, makes me think of Trouble in Terrorist Town. What? The Traders, what is that? Or is it a spin-off show based on the Traders in the series? Judy's the host of T0. What's T000? Right, okay, I see. So yeah, it is the Traders from the original series. What software are you using, by the way, Just out of curiosity. The odd one out, sorry. I didn't find that acronym. Let me put this move this here. I will be keeping this here. I think it looks better as a sketch, to be honest. It's just not ready for color. I'd have to like actually make the line art. It's just not good. This looks really good as a sketch, way better. CapCut, and I've used Innis Paint X as well. Innis. Is it MS Paint? What is Innis Paint? Let me take a look at this. Oh, is it Ibis Paint? IBIS Paint? Innis Paint? That's something else? Oh, okay, yeah, okay, I see. Right, okay, I see it. Is this a... What is this on? Is this a computer program? Or... It sounded like it was an app for like the phone. Oh yeah, see, there's some on Google Play. Is this a phone app? Like, do you have like a tablet? Oh, maybe you use it on a tablet. And mobile, okay. Are you using it on mobile? I've never heard of that. Very interesting. I've my animation. I've done I studied animation. I'm a failed animator. Don't be like me. But I've used like... I've just never heard of it, I guess. I've used software like, you know, Flash when it was called Flash, and Animate. Toon Boom has some good stuff. I've used some Japanese stuff as well. There's a Japanese one called Clip Studio. Do I have an animation in there? I don't really... I'm a failed animator. TOO has a Danger Island characters plus 2 new characters, Lana and Johnny. It's a lot of characters. Are you writing stories for all of them? I'm actually surprised this came out so decent. I'm actually a terrible artist. I just try to get lucky, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of characters. Personally, you could not get me to do that many. It's too many. I would just you know, because it's easier, I would just do like, I would pick like a few, prioritize them, and then just make like a really small story around them. That's a lot of characters. You're a good artist. Don't you dare say that again. So, you know, actually, on my Instagram, I made a joke about Star Wars. Someone wrote something about how like, oh, in movies we support the rebellion, but then in real life there's people something like that. It's a political post, I think, but I made a joke about Star Wars, and I said something about the Empire being cool or something. I forgot what I said. It wasn't... You could tell it wasn't very serious. That being said, the Jedi have done some really evil things, okay? Just saying. I mean, they left a slave to die, okay? I'm just saying. It was something like... I wrote something like Empire all the way. It was something like that. Like, it was not really. I mean, first of all, it's a fictional thing. It's not like I said like the Nazis were cool or something. It's a fictional story. Like it's not that deep, right? So I wrote that, and people actually started saying, because my account is public, and they were writing things like, "Oh, your art's terrible. How dare you? How could you even call yourself an artist?" And somebody wrote, "Your hands shake a lot. You can fix that by drinking caffeine pills." And he told me to drink a lethal dose of caffeine. So it was just a creative way to telling me to kill myself. I was like, dude, I literally said nothing. All like it's crazy. Like it was literally nothing, like a nothing burger. Want to hear the lore of a character? I won't tell you who it is. Arguments and affairs. Yeah, sure, go ahead. Hit me with the lore. That's what I'm here for. I'm here to converse. Had a traumatic childhood with watching their parents, Joey and Judy, fight over Judy having an affair with Pedro Pascal. Which, an argument she wouldn't have... Wait, hold on. Had a traumatic childhood with watching their parents fight over Judy having an affair. Oh yeah, because of the thing going on. That makes sense, because he is kind of doing that. Got some real world references there. Watched an argument she shouldn't have when she was 7. Got it. Oh wait, you said with ... Angelic, what are you referring to? With what? I'm assuming you're referring to the story I said. Or did you mean WTH? As in what the hell? Because that's such a ridiculous story. I have a is it gonna pop up? Show you my blink animation. It's 5 years of classes to achieve this. You'll find out who is Joey's daughter in episode 2, the Danger Vision Song Contest. Yeah, just for you, I will actually check them out. What the hell about the comment? Yeah, it was actually wild. I was like, dude, even if I genuinely thought the Empire was cool, they're not real. People say that stuff all the time. Dude, the actual creators for one of the series, the Star Wars series, it was like the one with the 2 girls, they literally said the Jedi are the bad guys. And first of all, that's not true. But they actually, in an interview, said that the Empire, like the dark side, were like, oh my god, dude, I was like shocked. I was like, dude, where were you guys when they were saying that? Why didn't you guys bombard them? Instead, they probably all watched it and thought it was cool, but how come I can't open my project? Open this up, please. I don't get it. Why can't I? I always have issues with this app. It's the Japanese. It's actually a really good app, too. Do I have to log in or something? I have to change this song. I wish it wasn't just 4 songs on repeat. But yeah, I was like shocked. I had like 100 comments or something. I just stopped paying. Genuinely, I'm not making this up. It was like 100 people all telling me how like dumb I am, how stupid I am. I got called a Nazi. Someone actually called me a Nazi as if I actually supported Hitler or something. It was crazy. They called me an actual Nazi. I think more than one person did. It was insane. All because I said, Empire all the way, baby. That's all I said. It is literally the dumbest thing you could say. Crazy. I'm only allowed to listen to game music because this is a banger of a song. I don't know if it really works here. Can I open up my projects now? I would really like to open up a project. Like, I really don't get it. This app is also really good for making comics. I don't get it. I actually cannot open anything. Like, dude, I remember playing this game, Path of Exile. This song was so good. I loved it. Oh my god. Fighting the boss to this music. I chills. I had goosebumps. It was a well, I guess I'm watching Danger Island before I go to bed. While this song is going, he's literally reciting poetry, turning into a wolf, attacking me. So amazing. I don't know what's up with this software. Maybe I have too much stuff running. Could be it. I just want to turn on something real quick, please. Oh wait, maybe it worked now? It's on my other screen, so it looks like I'm not doing anything, but I'm actually attempting to. Oh, something's coming up. This was like one of the best boss fights in the whole game. Okay, check it. So this is a character from an anime. Great anime. All I did was make her blink. That's all she does. That's 5 years of art lessons, art classes, by the way. 5 years, baby. And I traced it too. I traced her. The only thing I didn't trace was the eyes blinking. So like, this is all traced. The blues are to symbolize shadows, the reds are for highlights. And that's her blinking. So this is the only thing I didn't trace. Her eyes going down and her eyebrow going down. It's cute though. What else do we have? I started drawing a turn test. But I'm terrible. So I tried to draw an actual girl turning around, but it's not very good. See? See, it's missing frames. And the eyes are weird. Like here. I think I'd have to bring this down a little bit. It's kind of hard to tell. I'm not very good at animating. Where's my color? Something like that. I guess that's okay, right? I mean, it's acceptable. Let's play it. Pew! Look at her turn. It actually doesn't look so bad. Right? It's just missing some frames. Like, if I had... So, like, this is bit of an in-between. I don't even know. I guess it needs something in between these two. Hair looks kind of weird too, maybe. But anyways, that's that one. Let's see. That's 5 years of education right there, down the drain. 5 years of my life. It's my fault. It's because I didn't keep up with it. I did this little pendulum test. It just kind of goes back and forth. These are great practices for an animator, by the way. It's a little off. The string kind of like rolls up a little bit on the right side. It's a little bit off. I was also trying to get used to using the software. It's really nice software though. Where's this one? I think this is the one where I tried to draw. This is a VTuber, and I essentially copied. This is a scene from Spy Family, and I tried to. Pretty cute, actually. Look at her go. Look at her blink. I have the blinking down. Second nature. So she goes up and she was gonna point, and I copied a scene from the anime, and the background was gonna be like a beach or something, and it's gonna be a I had this idea for a video, but it's just a lot of work. And this VTuber, she looks like a little cat girl. Is that how you spell her name? I took some liberties, artistic liberty with this. This is what she looks like. I changed her up a little bit, but there's what happened was that there's a streamer, and I don't know if you know who Asmongold is, but she is like his canonical daughter. It was a really like meme thing that happened like a year ago, because she started calling him Papa, and it became like a. Let me turn off this music. I wonder if I can find this. It's actually very it's kind of, let's see if I can see. So she speaks only Japanese too. So she notices him, but I wonder when she calls him Papa. There's like a whole thing, like they have this, like, instead of, he was saying how it's funny that instead of he's so old, what he was saying is that he's so old that instead of shipping him with her, she's his daughter.
Oh no.
Oh my god!
So this is her reacting, I guess, to his stuff.
It was a bad one.
They have like a cute little relationship now.
Oh,
It's very funny.
no. So
Like father-daughter.
Where
she doesn't even
are we
speak
going?
English.
Oh no. Look at my hair. I look like I'm from like the Addams Family or something like that.
I don't even know what that reference means.
Look at it. Look at it. Dude, it's... Let's go.
So funny.
Okay, very fucking funny.
See if I can find her.
I remember the name on the
See if I can find her
lobster
just
level.
saying that.
Asmon Papa.
Yeah, see, there it
I
is,
was
there it
like,
is.
I've had enough. Such bullshit,
I
man.
love all Asmon Papa.
Oh my
Happy
God,
Asmon
bro.
Papa. Sad Asmon Papa. I love Ugly Asmon Papa the most.
Bro.
It's pretty funny. And someone actually did AI with him where if I can find it, it's pretty funny. Like it's him and her. I don't know if I can find it. This man eats too much McDonald's. Give me 1 second. If I can't find it, I will. But someone made an AI video. He also helped her pop up after he found her channel. She got like her Twitch page. She got super fit, like way more famous. I don't know why I meant to write Cassie. AI. Man, that sucks. I can't find. Oh, well, here it is. So they recreated the McDonald's commercial. Come on. Oh, did he redo it with his... What's going on here? Maybe it wasn't AI. Holy crap, was this not AI? Oh my god. Oh, I see, he changed it. Interesting. You get the point, that's good enough. They did this, it's like this really sweet thing. Yeah, he's like feeding her like it's his daughter. And you know what's funny? He played Final Fantasy 14, and everybody was joking about how this was kind of like his waifu. She's everybody's waifu, of course. So this is actually like the lore goes hard here. Okay. How do I zoom into her? I mean, you can see her, right? Okay, this is Y'shtola. This is his waifu, okay? You know, from the game. He even has a body pillow for somebody gifted it to him. This, so that's what she looks like. And this is his daughter. So it actually like adds up. This actually looks like a blend of... It's so funny. Yeah, but it is very adorable. It's just like a... You wouldn't think that of his fan base necessarily, but they just made like a cutesy little thing.
Oh God.
Oh my God, Seasick is like, he's called the Roach King, because he lives with roaches, and so they make fun of him for it. And so this is him wishing her happy, like, you know, the roaches wishing her a happy birthday.
Sorry, Cassie, but happy birthday from the Roach community.
Yeah.
What is this?
And she's like running away from the roaches.
Look at
Which
this.
is his community.
She had over
you know,
1,000 viewers on her stream yesterday. Was her birthday? It's crazy that.
Everyone.
Your eyes are.
Anyways, that's enough. That's enough.
What the fuck?
It's very adorable. Very adorable indeed. Crazy how the internet, how that stuff just randomly happens on the internet. Yeah, you would think a fan base of just dudes wouldn't do that, but no, they were super adorable with it. And I saw him watching it when they first made that video, and I swear, so it's like that scene, you know, the scene where he's feeding her McDonald's and she's on his lap like a little kid. I genuinely felt like you could look into his eyes and he kind of wished he could have that. You know what I mean? Like have it, like it looked like, damn. And like having a daughter, you know what I mean? Like, or a kid like that. You can almost see it. I don't know if maybe I'm just adding that, but it felt like, you know, you could see that he's like a, you know what I mean? Like when you see it, you're like, yeah, that would be pretty cool, kind of a thing. I think I'm making sense, right? Yeah, it's actually very wholesome. Very wholesome. You would be surprised. A lot of people hate him, but there are some of the most wholesome moments you'll ever find. And then he goes back to like, I don't know, being an ass. But yeah, I hear he's a pretty good guy, so from the people that know him. Hold on a second, give me 1 second. All right, actually, never mind. I'm probably gonna head out, end the stream here. It's like way too late, 3 hours in. So, all right. I just saw the time, so yeah. Anyways, have a good night. Thanks for.